Government leaders have abandoned the capital and are now hiding in exile. Information out of occupied Athens has been sporadic, but Soviet forces are indeed in control of the capital as well as much of the outlying territories in Greece. In the city, fighting among Allied and Soviet troops continues, but the Allied death toll is rising rapidly. Now it remains to be seen if Allied forces will be able to weather this onslaught intact. Reacting to this latest assault, Allied diplomats led the United Nations in a 281-7 vote that, in approving a unique military funding initiative aimed at increasing global Allied support. This proposal calls for the formation of a global defense agency to be temporarily established in an as yet unnamed European capital. Indeed, in control of the capital as well as much of the outlying.
Sounds bad, does it not? Well, it is. But Stalin has just written his obituary. At last, this will help us galvanize the rest of the world against him. Yes, we have lost Greece. But we are not out just yet. Stalin may think so. But if we can continue to counsel the talents of commanders like yourself, we will come through this war on top. My old friend... One of Tanya's men. She found something. But Russian security agents have captured her. They will almost certainly take her back to Moscow. We must get her back. She has vital information on the Iron Curtain project. That information could help tip the scales in our favor. Let him clear his head. In this state, he is of no use to us. The Soviets currently hold Tanya near Grodno. The prison is well guarded, but a supply truck from a nearby Soviet base runs to the facility several times a day. If your spies can infiltrate the war factory, they may be able to hitch a ride into the prison compound. Once you have found Tanya, get her out of there any way you can.
Oh. Ooh. Oh. Such a pretty face. Where is Professor Einstein? I was hoping you'd say that. I'm afraid the effects are quite permanent.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Alright guys, we need to go and rescue Tanya one final time. She's still being held somewhere in a prison complex to the south. I guess given that there are 3 missions here, what probably happened is that they had 3 possible locations where she was being held and had to send a spy to each. Eventually they found the right one. Let's follow the dogs in here. Something I noticed in that intro cutscene which I've never noticed before. Where exactly are General Von Essling? Oh, it looks like they're low on power there. General Von Essling and Stavros supposed to be, because it looks like they're in like an old lady's living room or something. There's like an old-fashioned fridge on the wall behind them. It certainly doesn't look like a military installation. Sneak in here, now the dogs are moving away. Make our way over to the war factory. Dogs are going to move up here onto the coast. So we should be able to get in here before they spot us. Not if we take this long route here to the south though, I'm not sure what that's about. Also in the intro cutscene, something I haven't mentioned in the previous 2 Allies 5, we got our first name drop of the Iron Curtain project. So apparently Tanya has some information on it, information that we want. So the Soviets are working on two secret projects at the moment. One is the Iron Curtain project, and the other, that we've had mention of in the Soviet campaign, but not yet the Allies, is some unknown bomb. You can probably guess at what kind of bomb that is going to be, but we haven't had any more information on it than that at the moment. There's a couple differences in this mission compared to the previous two. I'll explain in just a second, because the spy's about to run in and free Tanya.
Building infiltrated.
So very pretty, but oh so stubborn.
She comes then, and for some reason she never actually destroys the prison when she leaves it. Let's move up here. Yeah, in 5A&B she blows it up. In fact, there's a bunch of shooting going on inside before she does so. But this time around, she doesn't. Let's get out of here. You can actually sprint past this turret here, but you're just going to get almost certainly blown up by these guys to the north here, and getting back is pretty much impossible. Let's keep blowing up these SAM sites. Now, one thing I'm not going to do is blow up this prison here, because what happens is it counts as an attack on their base, and all the units are going to start coming around here to investigate. And when they do that, we're going to jump on the helicopter, and then just as she's leaving, reinforcements are going to come in from the north, meaning that all the units that came to investigate here are going to suddenly turn on us, and we have to attack this base while also having to deal with an attack from the south. Here we go. We'll leave this to last. Tanya's heading off. We got 13,000. I think that's more than we had in any of the others. Certainly more than the last mission. I seem to run out of money almost immediately in 5B.
Have arrived from the north.
Here we go. What kind of forces are we going to get this time? I prefer if you're waiting for some anti-infantry here.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
5 mediums and 5
Affirmative. Yes, sir.
rockets, and a random
Affirmative.
rifleman there as well.
Reinforcements have
Okay.
arrived.
Oh wow, another 2. Okay, we got a ton of forces here.
Yes, sir.
Let's blow these up.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
There we go. Yes, there we go.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Add your strength over here. Right.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Let's move.
Affirmative.
Team 1, Team 2.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Let's move in.
Acknowledged.
Regroup
Affirmative.
a little bit here. We'll spread out.
Acknowledged.
Go.
Acknowledged.
Attack the turret.
Acknowledged.
Make sure it doesn't kill that infantry too quickly here. Oh, we're going to lose a ranger.
Acknowledged.
It's fine.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Let's move in.
Acknowledged.
Oh, ranger, you're too close there. Pull back.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Shoot.
Acknowledged.
Yes, there we go.
Affirmative.
Dogs to the north.
Acknowledged.
Bring them down.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Oh, no.
Affirmative.
You fool.
Acknowledged.
Whatever. We'll deal with that.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Right.
Acknowledged.
Okay, well, that's gonna
Affirmative.
hinder my
Acknowledged.
initial
Affirmative.
plans.
Acknowledged.
I am wondering if this is possible anymore, but I'm gonna try. 13,000 is a fair few heavies, so maybe
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
if I play smart,
Affirmative.
I
Acknowledged.
can do this still.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
No, Jesus.
Acknowledged.
For God's sake, guys.
Yes.
Going down.
At once.
Okay, that's enough.
Affirmative.
Yes.
In you go.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Construction options.
Acknowledged.
Yes, I need to sell this over
Yes,
here.
sir.
No, I don't. I want
Of course.
to use it for repairs on my
Yes, sir.
units.
Yes. Affirmative.
Building.
Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
No, stop
Affirmative.
firing at it.
New construction.
Right,
options.
okay. How are we going to do this with difficulty?
Repairing.
Bring our power back online.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Tesla coil. Looks like we're gonna have to blast our way through it. That is not at all what I want.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Let's move around over here.
On hold. Building.
We're building really slow because we're low powered.
Unit ready.
Right, let's get some more heavies. And I guess I want to cluster them all, really. Sell this, get a bit of cash, I don't know. I don't have really anything needing repairs.
Yes, sir. At once.
I will do in a second.
Very well.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Affirmative.
If I can pull this off. 13 heavies?
Acknowledged.
Oh, it's doable. I think I could just about afford it, given that I repaired that. They're not going to be offensive, but I need to interrupt their harvesting to stop them from getting anything more.
Unit
Look
ready.
how many more harvesters they got this time.
Building.
4 harvesters compared to the 1 in 5A and 5B.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
So each of these missions have their own challenges. Greater challenges
Yes, sir.
if you're an idiot like me and destroy your own construction yard, forcing you to make do with your own starting money, but whatever.
Affirmative.
By chance, it looks like that might work for us this time, but that Tesla coil is going to be,
Building.
well, it's almost certainly going to cause trouble.
Affirmative.
Oh, hang on, these aren't even hostile.
Acknowledged.
I can build a mine layer, not that I want that.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Since they aren't going on the attack, I don't suppose it matters if they go on the
Unit
attack,
ready.
as long as I can spend all my
Building.
cash first. They're wasting the money. They're not doing anything with it. Let them waste it. I don't want to bother them yet until I have that overwhelming force.
Unit ready. Building.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative. At once. Yes, sir. Awaiting orders. Reporting. Reporting. Vehicle reporting.
Should have done some repairs first, whatever. I'm spending a lot of time
Unit
here,
ready.
not even knowing if this is going to
Building.
succeed, but... Should I go in from the front door? No, I should draw the units away by attacking their harvesters. And then go in from the front door? Would allow more units, certainly, to engage from out of range of the Tesla coil. Destroy those first. Yeah, front door's better.
Unit ready. Building.
Bottleneck here. Destroy that from... Yeah, front door's better. I think. Undecided.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
So what
Building.
you should be doing at this point is using your captured construction yard to get some refineries down around here, and then just doing more or less the same thing, getting just a ton of heavy tanks.
Yes, sir.
As you can see, they are passive in this mission. If I had destroyed this, like I said, so many
Unit
units here,
ready.
at least,
Building.
well, at least 3 would have been coming for me up here. Perhaps more. I'm fairly sure they're not building anything. Which is fine.
Vehicle
We
reporting.
will be the ones building.
Affirmative.
Looks like I'm gonna get 3 more. 4 more, even, including
Unit
this one here.
ready.
Awaiting orders.
Building.
Affirmative.
Who's this really hurt in the middle of our... No, it's not. It's no one. It's just a rocket guy halfway along the tank.
On hold. Building. On hold.
No.
Building. Unit ready. On hold. Building.
Awaiting orders.
More tanks.
Affirmative.
So, in what way do you think this is going to go wrong? Because there's no way it's going to succeed, but we'll give it a go. The Tesla coil needs to go down. It needs to die. And even then, they're low
Unit ready.
power. That was
Building.
weird. Everything got a flash of health bar above it there. Very strange. Last one. Can still build the mine layer even though I sold the surface depot. Okay, let's just
Unit
sell this
ready.
off as well for good measure.
Building.
Yeah,
On
cancel.
hold.
Cancel.
At once.
Grab some more infantry. Might provide a distraction for the Tesla coil. I don't think I'm going to bother with anything other than just a mess here in terms of tactics. I could do micromanagement, but I'm just going to try and keep my attention on keeping the units in the fight rather than doing stupid pathing to the left here.
Yes, sir.
All units need to be engaged here. They're going to be team 1 all together.
Acknowledge.
Let's move this way.
Affirmative. Acknowledge. Acknowledge.
Engage.
Acknowledge. Acknowledge.
Oh, goodbye to some riflemen already there.
Acknowledge.
Pull back, pull back.
Acknowledge. Affirmative.
Incoming.
Acknowledge.
Deal.
Affirmative. Acknowledge.
Keep mobile.
Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Acknowledge. Affirmative.
Squish.
Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge.
Bring him down. So many guys here. Let's regroup round here. Move in. Hang on, hang on. Let them waste their money. Well, no, let's not wait. Let them waste their money. Let's just charge in. Bring down these trucks.
Affirmative. Acknowledge. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Acknowledge.
They're sensing that we're closer now. Let's move over here. Come on, everyone regroup down here. No one's moving to the north, that's good. Turn, engage. Right, get ready for that Tesla coil. We need to push through this as quick as possible. Okay, here we go. Tesla coil, go, go, go. Everyone move in. Bring it down, bring it down. Move, into the base. Squish, squish. Bring this down. Move further south. Get that construction yard.
Unit lost.
Find it. It's got to be down here somewhere. There we go. Bring it down. It needs to be prevented from building another Tesla coil. Change your focus onto these tanks next. Turn around, deal with him. Quick. Oh no.
Unit lost.
Deal with this because it's actually the bigger threat. Okay.
Unit lost.
Change focus. They've got a couple of airfields there, but they didn't build any aircraft. They never do, I don't think. They certainly don't in Tiberian Dawn. I don't think they changed that logic in Red Alert. Right, let's move up. We'll do some squishing on the way to these flame turrets. Oh, hang on, I just drove past it there. That was a bit silly. Right, let's send someone into this ore field on the left, because if anyone was watching last year, I actually spent 10 minutes at the end of the level searching every square trying to find a bloody harvester. Well, I didn't know at the time, but couldn't work out why the level hadn't ended.
Ready and waiting. Affirmative. Very
Bloody
well.
harvester around there.
Reporting. Very well.
Go and deal with it. Well, no, we'll get him when he comes back.
Yes, sir.
Team 1, let's move. We have 1, guys. Look at that, with plenty of tanks to spare as well. I guess this mission is dead easy then. It's the only explanation I can think of.
Acknowledge.
If you don't believe I'm playing on normal, you can check the prices I was paying for those tanks. It would have been less expensive if it was on easy or casual.
Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge.
Can't call it easy. It's insulting to people. Don't call it casual because, you know, you're just having fun. Just casual.
Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge.
Gone are the days where
Acknowledged.
I would
Affirmative.
religiously play on hard. I mean, oh, what am I doing there?
Acknowledged.
What did I...
Acknowledged.
Silly, I let him get by.
Ready
Oh, I've
and
also
waiting.
got it.
Very
Let's
well.
not blow ourselves up here on these silos.
Yes, sir. Very well.
I don't know what song this is, but that little note there, synth note, reminds me almost of Knights of the Old Republic.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
It's got a similar sound. Why are you not
Affirmative.
selected there? I don't know.
Acknowledged.
Alright, let's go over and deal with this.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Okay.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
There's that harvester. He's on his way back.
Acknowledged.
Let's go and intercept him.
Affirmative.
And we'll go and get the prison at the end here. Well, this is dead easy. Even our artillery made it from the beginning.
Affirmative.
Don't think... Oh, and a medium too. Oh, there goes that rifle.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
No escape for you.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Let's get this, and then go from the prison afterwards. Just
sir.
send someone down to this bottom left corner just to double check there.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Bring them down. That would all clear there.
Acknowledged.
Shot my own tank. Let's go and destroy this prison. Get revenge for Tanya, and there we go, we're done with the third and final Soviet Mission 5. As you can see, even when I completely screwed up by destroying that construction yard, you can get through it with just your starting cash, as long as you get that war factory down, or capture the construction yard and build your own. Obviously you'd miss out on the heavy tanks that way. Oh no, you wouldn't, because it's a Soviet construction yard. Destroy! Thank you. Last 2 shots. Oh, who's it going to be this time? That means that we've missed it.
Affirmative.
What is it about this mission?
Affirmative.
But there's a bloody harvester up here or something stupid. Oh, it's the sub-pen. No. No, it isn't. Is it these?
Acknowledge.
Oh dear.
Mission accomplished.
What just happened? Well, that mission was a mess then. Not only did I screw up, but so did the game itself. It just didn't end. Somehow I made it through with the least amount of casualties yet. Let's rank those 3 missions then. Okay, so 5A, you had that mammoth tank, which is pretty much a non-issue because it is only that one at the start and your reinforcements can deal with it without having to build anything else. There's that pair of Tesla coils that were proving a challenge, forcing us to take a longer route. If that bridge had been destroyed, it would have been harder to, well, it would have been impossible to take out that power. We would have had to charge in the front door, which I think was across a small river across that ford as well, which would have been a really nasty bottleneck just getting in there. That would have been the toughest mission had that gone wrong. We were able to get Tanya in to destroy the construction yard before she jumped on that helicopter getting her out of there, so that made it a little bit easier. But I would say that's the hardest of the 3. 5B, probably the easiest. Both 5A and 5B only had a single harvester, so they weren't getting in much money. 5B, they didn't make any attacks on our base whatsoever. We had more engineers, we could get a ton of guys. The only little tricky thing about that level was the paratroopers coming in behind you. We only had that happen once because I was relatively quick getting through the level. I don't think it happened. Well, I think it maybe happens continually every few minutes after that, but we were able to wipe them out before that happened. And then 5C there, more challenging because of the Tesla coil and the number of harvesters. This would have been more challenging to starve them out, but as you can see, you didn't even need to get any resources in. We had certainly more money to spend in that level than we did in 5B. So, I mean, ranking them's pretty much not even necessary. No single one of these levels has provided enough of a challenge to be noteworthy at this point in time. So let's move on to the next mission then. We're going to be doing Soviet Mission 8, of which are 2 varieties next. Those are definitely more challenging missions than we've been playing recently. After that, we're going back to the Allied campaign for what I think is going to be one final time before we make our choice. Are we going to continue with the Allies to their victory or the Soviets after that? I asked the question earlier in the month, or at the end of last month actually, who should I focus on first? And we will see what the results are like when it gets to that point to play the levels. Thank you very much for watching. I'm going to be back soon, and I hope you join me then.